Hey guys, good evening. So we wanted to talk about the election stuff that's going on, but just as we were getting ready to go live, we were outside and we were looking at the stars. Orion, the constellation Orion. Actually, it caught my eye because, hold on, let me turn this down. The stars are blinking like crazy.
It's not bad, is it?
And I thought it was just my imagination. Hold on one second. I gotta turn this down.
It's right here. You can mute it right there.
Mute it, see if that works. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Anyway, so I called Brian out and I'm like, Brian, look at the stars. Is it just me or are they blinking like crazy, like all of them in the Orion constellation? And he's like, no, yeah, that's weird. They're blinking on and off. Like,
Take a break. Whatever you're doing, go out and look towards the moon.
So then I called my mom.
Wait, look towards the moon and towards, I don't know how, to the right of the moon. Just look at any stars around the moon right now. I know it's, the moon's out. You guys didn't know you were getting Star Talk tonight, did you?
No, I wanted to say, you and I both agreed that it was weird, and then I called my mom, and I'm like, Mom, please go outside and look at the stars, the Orion constellation, anyways. And she goes, oh, that is weird. I've never seen that. She's like, they look like airplanes or something.
They look like they're blinking. Okay.
Because they're blinking like crazy.
Heidi
So go out and look, you guys. See if you see this.
We've done this before, and I've gotten a camera and with a really sharp zoom lens, but I've zoomed in so that it wasn't zoomed in. You could see the colors of a star. Man, we gotta put this online. I gotta.
I don't know. I want to hear what other people are seeing if they see it too, because it's really unusual. I've never. Yeah, I know. I wish we had a even just a video camera that can zoom in good, like a strong video camera right now, to look at stars, because something is going on. Anyway. Something is going on. Okay. I'm just checking my... So, if anybody wants to report and let me know if they see the same thing, so I don't think I'm just crazy. Can you pull up your, Okay, wait, one second. This is my mom. Let me answer. You talk, Brian.
I'm got nothing to say.
Hey, Mom.
See, so Heidi just started. She just turned this on.
Okay, wait.
What?
I'm gonna put you on my live stream real fast. Okay. Shut up. Okay, so she's calling me because she had my dad go out and look too, and he said the same thing, that it looks crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, the stars look crazy right now. They're.
I don't know. Put on speaker. Who cares?
Wait a minute, those are really blinky.
Yes, exactly. For a second, you're like, oh, they're just twinkling, and then all of a sudden it gets really bright and you can see different colors, and they're all blinking at the same time. They're all blinking.
Yes, it's so weird. We have to figure out why.
I know.
It's like, oh God, he goes, God's rooting for Trump. I go, yes.
That's funny.
No, that's really strange. I want to know.
Okay, well we're talking online right now, and we told everyone to go look. I'll talk to you later. Okay, bye.
Okay.
There you go. That's our first guest. She didn't even know she was guesting. There we go. That's my mother-in-law.
Yes, I had to call her. I was like, what is going on? This is weird. Oh, I was going to look at that. So did you pull up? Were you able to pull it up?
Pull up our feed.
Yeah, so you could read the comments, because I don't know how to read the comments.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
You don't read the comments. Yes, Tim, outside right now. Like we were just outside, and I don't know. It's not normal. It's whatever's happening with the stars right now is unusual, and it's not just me that thinks it. All four of us.
Okay, check this out though. Obviously, there's a lot going on in the news today, and you guys are probably all wondering what the hell is going on with the vote count. Why is it being stalled? Why are So yes,
Yes. Tim posted Watch the Water. That's right. That's the big news of the day. If you're doing looking in the same place as Tim and I are looking, all the anons are reporting reminding us of all the Q posts that talked about voter fraud and how we basically knew this was going to happen, and that the ballots were marked. There was going to be foreign ballots printed up. The DNC were going to have. It sounds like
everything's
China.
watermarked though. Everything's got a watermark on it. Everything's got some identifier. I heard it's on a crazy level that they've marked these to know for surety. I mean, think about it. If you can do a dollar bill, why the heck can't you do put some kind of mark on these? And they have, and it's very cool what's happening, guys. We were told about this a long time ago. And the time is here and now. I mean, there's a bunch of Q posts that are out there, but this is just something that's just...
It's really cool to feel like the calm ones in the storm while everyone else is like...
Well, how does it happen? Think about it, though. No,
freaking out
don't
about
say
the
it's
election.
cool. It's not about it being cool. This is the thing. Is like people are freaking out right now. Are you freaking out, Heidi?
No.
I'm not
I feel
freaking
calm.
out. As a matter of fact, I feel
totally
peace.
calm. And I feel like, okay, this is how it's gonna play out, and I can see it clearly. What the plan has been. There was one post in particular that I liked. Let me read it. I posted it on my Facebook. This is from David Burney. Consider Department of Homeland Security controlled official ballots production. Dems print extras not knowing about non-radioactive isotope watermarks on official ballots. Military sting operation. After weeding out all the counterfeit ballots, Trump landslide confirmed.
I also understand that there were National Guard troops that were activated in several states, and it just happened to be those states were the states that were being contested. Guys, the president has been watching this for a long time. These suckers on the other side have exhausted everything, and at their very last, this is the Hail Mary that they've got. They've got nothing else. Think about it, guys. They will do anything right now. And I've seen posts also of like, I know that there's going to be they're going to be staging some demonstrations / riots. In Los Angeles this weekend. So I know that they've got a lot of plans across cities across this United States. These United States, they're up to no good, guys. Think about what is going on right now. Look at the news. Were you guys troubled with what you saw last night on the news? Come on. Look at what's going on. You've got to be... But, okay. I'm going to say... Gosh, I feel like I'm raising an alarm by saying, were you troubled? Because you should be. But at the same time, if you know what we know, and if you know what's going on, then relax, guys. I'm going to tell you right now, I can't tell you enough to just chill and relax. Catch your breath.
And just believe that patriots, that intuitively, most of you guys understand that Donald Trump truly is a patriot, and he's a good man, and he's surrounded by good people, the good generals, and they are not going to they're never going to let them get away with election fraud. This is a plan. This was a sting operation.
But the thing is, it's so much more than just trusting him. This is a plan that has been underway for a long, long time. This is a very carefully orchestrated plan to force the other side into making moves. You hear that President Trump is playing 5D chess. Well, literally, there's so many levels. I mean, if you haven't heard about what's the name of that? The Cicada Project. This was pre October 2017, pre October 28th, 2017. So there's a Cicada project that was in the Chans. If you look that up, Cicada, Cicayda.
No, there's not a Y.
Okay, Cicada.
Cicada, C-A-D-A. Cicada, C-A-D-A. C-I-C-A-D-A.
Okay, you forgot the C-I. You were just saying
Well,
C-A-D-A.
because that's where you misspelled it.
Okay, well, there we go. You got Heidi the wordsmith, correct? But she's right. Look it up. This is something that happened prior to this dissemination of information through the Q Project, which is a military operation. We've been told that already. We know that. And there have been so many times that that President Trump has told us that he's in control, that the good guys are in control. So if you understand these things, if you've seen proofs, if you know if you've seen him do something that leads you in a certain direction, especially with truth, and especially if you felt it in your heart, like this guy is really fighting for us, then just relax, guys. If you guys are stressing on what the news is reporting, the news is about to go down in a level and in a way that no one. You guys, we've been saying this for a long time, and we're getting close. I mean, look at Twitter. What's Twitter doing with the president's feed right now? You guys know this? Yeah. You guys know exactly what's going on. They are...
Can I read this?
Go ahead.
Marek, Mareq, on Twitter says, "Remember, Anons, the whole past 4 years have been leading up to this. It's why there have been no arrests, no indictments, and no declass, etc. It's been a steady increase of pressure, making the Dems so desperate that they willingly take the bait of the voter fraud situation." Yeah.
I can't believe we are at that part of the game where what do you think is going to happen now, Heidi? What do you truly believe? Now we're speculating. We're in the speculating part now. We're going to play the guessing game. What do you believe is going to happen? No, I probably shouldn't do that because this is guessing.
We know it's going to go to the Supreme Court. We basically know that because there's a Q post to talk about the Supreme Court in context with voter fraud, right? So there's already, the Trump campaign has already announced that they're suing Georgia, I believe, and Pennsylvania. There was a press conference with Giuliani and Eric Trump, and they talked about Pennsylvania, and then they put a statement out about Georgia. So we can see where this is going. It's going to the Supreme Court, basically, and that's why the Supreme Court had to be secure. Everything had to be secure. All the judges are
Amy
secure.
Coney Barrett had to be sworn in prior to the election. They were trying to stall, and we know they were trying to stall, and they were trying to do anything in their power to make sure that they could not have her sworn in, and they couldn't do that. They couldn't pull a Kavanaugh. What they did in the Kavanaugh hearings was ridiculous. You saw all the
too close to the election. Yeah, that would have been really bad for them.
Like fools. So again, if you're stressed out, one thing I can tell you, rest assured, when I see other Anons on Twitter or Facebook, there's a heightened sense of excitement that we are in exciting times. But at the same time, there's like, you know what? We've been working to this point for a long time now, and I thought, I'm not gonna lie, I've been stressing out for probably the last 3 or 4 days. I don't know what kind of sleep I've gotten, but it's not that good. But last night, we hung out and went to a couple parties, guys. And I know it was anticlimactic without the president having been declared a victor. But everybody partied. We partied all night long with Patriots, and we were at the Tito Ortiz campaign party. He won. So congratulations to Tito, and thanks for inviting us, Rick and Tito. It was a fun party. That was rad. But it's exciting to know that we have another conservative on our city council, and that he's won for the people. I'm excited to see him do amazing things for our very conservative city. And there are a couple of really...
Can you close that and then so I could read the comments?
Okay. Sorry. I was yapping, and now I've got to... I don't know how to show them all, Heidi, so I don't know how you do
Okay,
that.
I'll figure it out. Never mind.
You can get to a stream. We also hung out with a bunch of Patriots last night. Guys, that was fun. It was fun, but all night long, everybody was watching, and I don't think there was a sense of closure in terms of, and we knew this was going to happen. We knew that there was not going to be anything called. And
yeah, that's the thing. We knew it.
Everyone knew, and you guys knew too. Everyone pretty much knew.
I mean, the Trump campaign, they knew. They put out a statement saying, basically, that they're going to. Hillary Clinton said, "Don't accept it," and we know that the news is in on it. Like they're full, and I have to keep even reminding our son, who's very intelligent but he's such a. He's so into like the statistics of the voting records of how states typically vote. Like he analyzes it. He's like just like you would play a game of Risk and strategize. He does that with every time we have an election. He does that, and so
those numbers are
so
bogus.
he's like looking at this, and he's like, "No, you guys, it looks like Biden's gonna like." He's actually
but
our son actually thinks Biden's gonna win.
But you know what, Heidi? He's getting his numbers from the fake news. Come on now, you're not telling the truth.
I know
this kid. This kid is getting his numbers from the fake news. When you crunch fake numbers, you're going to get fake results, and that's what's happening right now. These guys are putting out garbage. You guys know it's bogus. You guys see the numbers. You guys see the ticker telling you what's going on, and then you see things that just don't make sense. There's all kinds of screenshots. There's all kinds of screenshots out there. Take a look. It's nuts out there. But I'm getting excited. I'm getting too excited. I need to chill out because you know why? There's nothing, guys, out there that you should worry about. Nothing.
I'm going to read some of your comments because Brian never does. Let's see. Not confirmed. Will Miller says, not confirmed, but I heard there is invisible stamp on official ballots. If that's true, Democrats are done and will be in charge of anything ever again. Yep.
They said non-radioactive.
We believe that we also have heard the same things and been reading the same things. And it was in the Q drops that talked about that. The behavior hospital's full because people are getting stressed. That might be true. Congrats to Tito. Thanks, Adam. Anybody else having trouble with the feed? Oh, is our feed bad?
Oh, gosh.
Let's see.
Great.
Well, let's see if maybe nobody else is. Okay, well, Joe says, okay, well, Trump just won Michigan, and it's on the official website that was just updated. Media is not reporting this. So thank you for reporting that, Joe.
You know what that
so
means?
That's awesome, Joe, because I saw that the numbers from the official MI elections were he was winning, but the news had not reported that yet. So thank you, Joe. Please spread the news far and wide. We got Michigan. Awesome. Johanna says, it's been showing all day. President has been ahead all day, but they won't call it.
Think about this.
Though. It was totally dirty, the lens, wasn't it? You just cleaned it.
Yes. Everyone. Yeah, that's why we can glory.
Way better.
You know what?
Oh
that's like an old TV trick. We put a little Vaseline on it, and we all look good.
I didn't know that it was.
I was making ourselves look really good.
It's on the official Michigan website. Yeah, awesome. Kelly says, because he is of school age, has been indoctrinated in the schools.
Okay. Heidi, you're just like mumbling and talking about
No, I'm just reading comments. What's wrong with that? Nothing's wrong with that. I'm just seeing people are telling us the news.
Guys, do not trust the fake news. The president's been telling us this whole entire time. I'm saying it, I'm repeating what he's been telling us to stay away from it. Should I call out your dad? Okay. Your dad's stressed out about this whole thing. And I told him.
Stressed.
And he told me, you know what he did? He was driving. He went to somewhere. I forgot where he went. And he had listened to the radio for 15 minutes. And he came back and he was stressed out. I go, what the heck are you listening to that fake garbage for? Okay? Again, when you see people with worry on their face, guess what? They've been told to worry. They've been programmed to worry. They've been listening to that garbage. And it's like, I am supposed to be scared. And they're scared. There goes our feed. Our feed's messed up.
It is. It's glitching.
Screw you, Mark Zuckerberg. Screw you, fake book. You guys know what you're doing.
Did anybody go look at the stars and see if they saw what we saw?
Oh gosh. It's
weird. Deborah says stars are messing up my feed.
Yeah,
maybe it is the stars.
they are.
There's something weird with. It was the constellation that's right in front of us is Orion. It's just right to the right of the moon. And it's blinking like I've never seen it blink. Okay, Deborah, you did see it. Yes, it's weird.
It might be the Southern California sky.
Oh, Kelly says too. Kelly Taylor Jacobs says, yes, they are blinking. Okay, you guys.
Okay, guys, guess what?
It's weird.
We're going to, we've been Yeah, we watch Coast to Coast, so we just turned our station into Coast to Coast here.
No, this is real time
know, it's
happening.
legit. Go look outside your
we
window.
called my parents if you weren't
What
on
the
the
heck
feed,
is going
and my
on,
parents
okay?
are freaking out about it too.
Okay, so we live in. This is weird. What's going on with the sky? I don't know what's going on with our feed.
Something. The sky is weird right now, Brian. I don't know what that means. I'm not sure, but
If you've got if you've got a really good video camera and you can mount it onto a tripod, zoom in on that and just keep it kind of blurry. Don't let it focus. If you've got a focus ring, keep it blurry, and you'll see it cycle through a frequency. That sounds crazy.
Oh,
There's a frequency that the stars blink at, and when you see it through a lens that's zoomed in and not focused, so that's like this big on your, it fills your screen because it's blurry and it's not sharpened. You're gonna see some crazy stuff. I don't know. Okay, I'm an amateur. Nothing. I don't care. I don't know the stars. I don't know anything. But when you mess around with that camera, man, it's gonna do some tricks that you're gonna be like, wow, dude. I've got it. I wish we could. I recorded it before, and I wish I could play it, but I don't know how to work this equipment we've got here. So
Connie says, I've been crying trying to keep the faith. Oh, Connie, I'm here to calm you down. That's what our purpose is. Thank you for tuning in. You don't have to be afraid.
And thank you for admitting
Patriots
that.
win. Like, I promise
So,
you.
but don't just promise your words nothing, Heidi. You got to be able to give her something to calm her down. Okay, the president. What is something that the president has said that will reassure you that he is in control? There's got to be something. There's got to be a hint. There's got to be something that he's recently said.
Well, I liked what Joe M said.
Okay, say it. Go ahead and read what Joe M said.
Okay, let me find it. Sorry.
Joe M at Storm is Upon Us. He was a big time.
Q.
I think it's JFK Jr. Anyways, that's just my guess. But
he's definitely someone.
He's something big.
He says he's not.
I believe he's on the Q team.
He tells us that he's not anybody special.
He was the one that released the movie, the whatever it was, the
Q Plan to Save the World.
Q Plan to Save the World. So he is an instrumental part of the I believe the Q team.
Sorry, I'm trying.
Joe M. Heidi's looking for this Joe M at Storm is Upon Us. Joe Mazepos.
On Parler. He's on Parler.
He got booted from Twitter.
Okay, he says, if Patriots can control when a frail Supreme Court judge is announced dead and fill her seat 2 weeks before an election they knew would be contested, they can execute a sophisticated voter fraud sting. #trust the plan.
All you skeptics out there that don't believe this is going to happen, it's fine. I would not just say, hey, just blindly believe anything we say. But just take note that the things that are going to be unraveling very soon will all point to corruption, especially when it comes to the way they've been casting they've been introducing fraudulent ballots. This is a mess, and I heard that this will lead to an executive order in which the president will be able to prosecute all of those people who are in charge of these fraudulent ballots. And I believe a lot of these fraudulent ballots are foreign printed.
And there is method to the madness. There's a reason and there's purpose behind us having to go through it like this. It's because if we really want to live in a free country, if we really want to have a republic, elections have to be secure. So without that, forget it. We're never, the Trump administration, the Trump team, they were never going to just make sure elections were secure just for now. They wanted to ensure that elections are always secure. So I don't know exactly. I've read different things about what that's going to look like the new system. But this is going to open the floodgates to how rampant voter fraud is. And then people are going to they can't ignore it. And people are going to have to talk about it and do something about it, and something is going to be done.
I thought they had introduced monitors into all 50 states in the last midterm elections, and I believe they did. I don't believe they were looking to prosecute. I believe they were doing that this time. This is the sting. The trap has been set, and those fools went for the bait because they were so freaking desperate. They had to do it, and they got caught. They're gonna get caught, and there's there's a lot of impatient people out there that are sitting on the edge of their seat saying, when? I'm sitting here eating my popcorn. You guys said there was going to be a rest. Hold your freaking horses, man. Just relax.
Yes, we are in California. We're in Southern California. And so, yeah, from our, I don't know how stars work, but from where we're at, we can see Orion really clearly right now.
You sure it's Orion, huh?
Yeah, it's Orion. That's the belt, the 3 stars, and then the belt. I got lipstick on my teeth.
I thought you did.
Okay. Tim says everybody needs to watch Jay Sekulow. He is on it. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Check him with updates. Wisconsin, Michigan getting sued too. Oh, I haven't heard that. So Wisconsin and Michigan.
And where are the National Guards? Where are the National Guards? Where have they been deployed to? Yeah, you guessed right. All these contested states. Mm-hmm. Let's see here.
Denise says Trump is going to win. I've told people all day. Also, California took down the website to check on your vote. But people told me their vote wasn't counted in California.
Yes. Somebody had told me, I think it was on our Facebook page, that they had, because you're supposed to be able to track it with that barcode, and it's supposed to be unique to your name. Of course things aren't working right now, because I believe people are, you know the Q expression out there. You know it. These people are stupid. And they really are stupid. They don't know how to cover their tracks. They know they're being watched, and they're making foolish moves that leave them exposed to looking like fools, because it's going to come down really easily on them when everything is exposed. There's going to be disclosure on all this stuff, and you know what? It's very organized, and it goes high. It goes Soros high. You know what I'm saying? So Soros, the DNC, there's a lot of people involved with this corruption, and there's no way that it was just like, okay, it's sporadic here and they're doing it here. No. This is very freaking organized. Very organized. We got some Q posts that dropped yesterday, Heidi.
Yep.
And
Johanna says the stars are certainly twinkling tonight. Yes, they're unusually like flashing. Like for a second, you think it's an airplane or something. You're like, wait, is that it's really blinking like?
But maybe it's just this unclean Southern California air that gives it this filter that's just very soft and very...
It could be, but it's not just us. I called my parents, and they said they were tripping out on it, too. They're like,
Where are people watching this from? Is there other people watching another...
Here Johanna, are you in Santa Ana? Is that where you're reporting from? Oh, yes, that's right. I saw military...
Hey, what's up, Elizabeth? How are you doing? I know
Hi,
her.
Elizabeth. We were in Maui together. Well, we met on the airplane anyway.
No, that's not her. That's our. That's
a different.
Yeah,
Elizabeth?
come on, Heidi.
Just
She lives right up the street from us.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Elizabeth.
Just kidding.
Heidi.
Too many people
Yeah.
to keep track of. Oh my goodness. No, there's not airplanes. They got a lot of twinkling lights, and there's a lot of them. I'm in Florida. Okay, so in Florida, you're seeing it too.
Wow. Guys.
Amy's in Highlands,
what is
California.
going on?
What about you, Adam?
What's up, Johanna?
Have you seen the stars? Look outside. Does it look crazy? You're down the street from us.
You guys watch Coast to Coast? That's right. You guys know
640.
that. George Norrie. We're just copying your format, bro. We're just doing
Now
the
we're
same
gonna
thing.
have some call-ins about some aliens and.
Do you guys remember the Phil Hendry show? He was
Oh
on the
my
radio. Phil Hendry. He'd do all these voices, and I believe I hear him sometimes on some radio shows calling in. Sometimes I'm like, that's Phil Hendry with one of his voices. Anyways,
Hey, Robertson Lisa from Temecula Wine Country. Hello.
Earth to anybody who's listening.
Fresno area here. Nice. We got a lot of California people. We got a lot of commie California people. Okay, yeah, every once in a while I get a bit of a weird feed through you guys, and then I'll get a light flicker. I don't know what the hell's going on.
I think it's Zuckerberg watching us. He joins in too. He subscribes to our channel.
Texas is here. Hi, Texas here. I'm going to look. You don't have to apologize, Deborah. For your language, we're over bad language.
Yeah, I mean,
We're like, you know what?
I try not to cuss, but I cuss all the time.
Brian's new thing is, you know what? Sometimes the truth, it comes with some bad words, and you know what? That's okay. Sometimes the truth needs to be accentuated with some.
Well, it's not even the truth. It's okay. Okay, the truth comes in every way, shape, or form. If you want the Queen's English, go find it. If you want it hood, if you want it in hood vernacular, yeah, you're gonna get somebody from the hood that's teaching the truth. Okay.
I know.
If you want it in an educated professor way, that's not gonna happen because all educated professors are retarded. Okay. So no, that's not gonna happen. If you want it,
Our feet is blinking. That sucks.
maybe it's got to be the stars, man. Something's going on.
stars
It's
are
the
blinking
human.
and our
It's the
feet
human
is
resonance too, man. There's things going on in the atmosphere. You guys, I had the best sleep that I've had in a long time last night, and it wasn't because it was exhaustion partly, but I'm not stressed out. I'm in total
Not at all.
chill mode, and I am just
But I
waiting.
feel like I'm surrounded by people that are scared.
But everybody's scared, Heidi. Both sides are scared.
That's true.
I gotta say, it's kind of fun watching the other side think that they're gonna actually
I
win this
know.
because it's false hope.
I know.
and it's
That
kind
is
of
making me laugh
it's
too. I
kind
kind of don't want to say anything.
I'm just
like,
kind of watching, like,
But you guys
oh,
think
you
you're gonna
guys
win
know
there.
what's gonna happen, right? No, you guys don't think so. Okay, just wait. I'm sorry, you're gonna have to be a little. It's coming very soon. It's coming faster than a lot of things are gonna
Not
happen.
only is the other side going to lose the election, but they're going to expose how corrupt the DNC is. It's going to expose so much corruption. And it's not. Oh, what is that? That's weird.
What's going on?
Is that old?
What is old?
That is weird.
I don't even know what's going
Did
on.
you just. Never mind.
What did I do? What are you talking
No,
about?
it's just the feed is weird.
Well, don't. Did I just nothing?
What was I saying? Oh yeah, it's so they're gonna lose the election. Plus, they're gonna find out how horrible of a human being Joe Biden is. It's just gonna be a difficult journey for these libtards.
I have a lot of pent up, I guess, disappointment and anger. And I don't want to say anger because that's not the right word. But it's like, and it's not about the pace of the disclosure of information that's supposed to be coming down and dropping from Q. It's not about arrests that haven't happened. It's more about people that I'm disappointed in that, you know what, I thought that you guys were smarter than this. I thought you guys would see through all of this, but you know what? I guess the spell that's been cast on people is so strong, and people are just so blinded by. I actually have, and I was telling your mom, Heidi, today. I was talking to her, and I was like, I actually have a heart for these people now because I feel sorry that they've been so easily blinded by the things that they watch on TV, and it's to the point where just like my father-in-law, where he's just sitting in his truck for 15 minutes listening to the national news or whatever he was listening to, but that was like I just said, you just updated your information, man. You just updated your anger.
Updated
You just
your
fear,
programming.
your programming.
That's what they want to do right now.
And he came back and he was standing in the garage, and I was like, what's going on? And he's like, that's not good. And I was like, what's not good? The world's not good. And I go, we already know the world's not good. Tell me something new. No,
Part of their plan is to get of everyone disheartened and to get you angry and riled up and to create bad energy and bad vibes. Like, they want to do that. That's what
it's difficult to learn, and it's difficult to hear truth when you're not listening, when you're angry and when you're confused and you're frustrated. It's very difficult to hear truth. I mean, and truth will be coming very quietly. So
Do you think it'll be quickly?
do I think what that
Is it going to be this long drawn out process? That's what I want to know.
Well, I believe that there's going to be so many things that are going to be happening and there's going to be so many things being redacted and disclosed and exposed that I think people will forget about things like the stupid COVID. You know, it's like, why aren't we talking about COVID right now? Because everybody's hung up on the election. Everybody's figuring out what's going on with the poll.
News today, I heard just briefly the only thing that caught my ear was she was like, the lady commentating was like laughing and chuckling. She goes, ha ha ha, Donald Trump keeps saying COVID's going to be over after the election. We're not even going to talk about it anymore because we're going to be talking about all this stuff. And she's like, no, we're gonna still talk about COVID. It's not going away. Today was record numbers of, and she was just still selling it, and she was mocking the president for saying that COVID's gonna just disappear because the fake news is gonna stop talking about it. That's what's gonna make it disappear, is the fear that they instill in everyone about COVID. Once the fake news stops reporting on COVID, like once it's not even like a story at all, how do you keep the fear alive in people? I think people will start to just slowly, I don't know.
They'll slowly start to remove the mask and pretend like they never wore it, okay? But you know what? I remember your faces, even with that mask on. I see you! Actually, I've seen some people, okay, I don't wear a mask anywhere I go. And it's funny when you, not funny, but when you go to the store and people recognize, like, I think I know who you are. And then they look away and I was like, yep, that was you.
Because they think that they can hide behind the mask, but they can't because you still recognize their eyes.
Well, we see each other, and I still know who you are. And my thing is they look at me like I'm nuts. They're like,
You're the only one that's not anonymous.
Yeah, they're like, you're the scourge, dude, bro. You're carrying. I was like, no, thank you, thank you guys. But again, I'd like to thank Walmart and Target in Southern California because both stores don't even ask you a question. I've had a couple employees try to stop me. I was stopped today when I went into Target. And I wasn't stopped. I was like, would you like a mask? And I was like, no, thank you. And I just kept on. I said, I'm okay. And I just kept on walking. And she talked to the security guard that was standing by her. And I could see her going, get this. And he was talking on the microphone. I'm sorry, he was talking on his walkie-talkie. And I could see kind of like the store employees, as I was walking in front of all the cashiers, they're kind of like looking at me like, look at this guy. And then nobody did a thing because I do this I go there all the time. And they've never asked. They've asked me before, but it's like, I've got a medical condition. It's I'm allergic to bullshit. You know, that's my medical condition. I'm allergic to it. Anyways, you know, I used to make a big deal out of these. I don't want to call them incidences, but they're just.
They don't seem like it's not hard. It's not hard to go into a store without a mask anymore.
Well, it's not even that hard. It's not that I'm trying to push the envelope or doing anything. It's just they don't like people are just kind of like, yeah, you're right. They're just looking the other way and like, whatever, dude. You know.
I'm seeing a couple more people now. Like
Bold
I used to
enough.
be the only one without a mask when I'd go shopping, and I'm seeing a few more people not wearing the masks, which is gives me hope, and I think that maybe that's how it's going to work. Maybe just slowly people remove the mask as they awaken.
So we're talking about this more than we should because you know what? It's done. There's a lot of things that are done.
People are still dealing with it, but yeah, the news cycle is not about COVID already.
It's not.
It's already.
It's all about proving that Donald J. Trump is doesn't have the electoral votes to get over the hump. And they're getting really close for Joe.
Well, and then also the part of the plan was to seed the minds of everyone with these fake polls showing that Joe Biden was ahead. So now that he's showing ahead, everyone can be like, well, the polls were accurate apparently. Like it just reinforces the lie, you know, that and then when it shows that and then when it flips for Trump, they're all going to go, voter, this is fake, that Trump is cheating. That's all they do is project. Whatever they do, they just say that that's what the other side is doing. Every single freaking time. And that's what they're going to do. They're going to say, but the poll said that Joe Biden is in the lead and he's winning. And then when it flips, they're going to flip.
I'm looking forward to seeing some arrests of the mainstream media anchors and reporters and producers.
Yes.
And
who do you
execs.
Be excited about the most? Which anchor bugs the crap out of you the most?
Let's see here. There's so many of them, man.
Chris Wallace is one. No,
yeah,
one up
but he's
high
not
on
even
for me.
You know, it's people like gosh, I mean, there's so many of them.
But there's got to be certain ones that bug you more than others.
I hate all the old anchors like Tom Brokaw and all those guys. I don't like any of them. But you know
what about Samantha Guthrie? Does she bug you?
Savannah Guthrie, she doesn't, I don't know why, but she doesn't. It's people more like not Chuck Todd, what's his name?
Oh, Chuck Todd is annoying.
Is that Chuck Todd that I'm thinking of?
Chuck Todd and
Yeah, it's Chuck Todd.
Yeah, Chuck Todd's freaking
Oh
annoying.
gosh, annoying.
Oh, and
It's all CNN reporters.
what's the other CNN guy?
Cuomo, not Cuomo.
No.
I mean,
The black guy.
Lemon, Don Lemon.
Oh yeah,
Don Lemon.
He's gotta go.
See, even Cooper, Anderson Cooper, even though he's born
He
into the
doesn't
cabal.
bug me as much as like someone like Don Lemon or Chuck Todd. Chuck Todd, why? I don't know. I've just seen him interview a few people, and he's just annoying. I don't like that guy. All right, how's our feed now? Is it still blinkety blink?
Yep.
I see it.
Just saw it.
Blinking, yeah.
That's Facebook beta testing how they're going to shut and crash down their whole entire system, and they're just using us as an example. Like, we'll give them a little flicker, zap, done. I think it's interesting still that there are Democrats out there that don't know what their party platform is. I encourage everyone out there that if you've got friends and neighbors that don't think the same as you and you have any kind of conversations with them, go ahead and bring their party platform and just, I'm not saying read their party platform and what they believe and still talk about it, because everybody still have that, they still have that conversation at their tip of the tongue about what's going on. So everybody's still, I believe everyone's still really excited. I don't think there's any, we're getting any burnout from talking about politics still. You guys burned out? No way. No way.
Not yet.
I feel, as a matter of fact, I feel refreshed. Even though there's dark circles under my eyes. Heidi was telling me that I look like a wreck.
Oh, I said you just look really tired. So, yeah, the party's just getting started. The picture for me is more clear than it has been.
How so?
For all this whole week, I kept going, okay, when is it going to happen? When is this the tweet that says my fellow Americans? When
Didn't happen.
do the arrests happen? You know, like all this thing with the 11/4 date. And I just can't get caught up on dates. But now that I'm reminded that the arrests and everything, nothing happened because they wanted to get everybody caught. This is a sting operation, because it's not just about arresting the bad guys. It's about securing our elections. That was a huge. There's so much, but that was a huge piece of the puzzle that had to be taken care of. I don't know. It's all starting to make sense to me that they were going to fix the voter fraud first by catching them all, by making them think that they were going to get away with it. So you have this huge sting operation.
How long do you think they've been doing this, Heidi?
Well,
this isn't new. They've been doing this for a while.
What do you mean?
Cheating.
Do you mean this? Oh, the cheating.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, yeah. That's been going on for a long time. I think we're gonna see some trippy things when the voter fraud is. I know all of us were disappointed, thinking there was a chance that California could go red and things like that. And
well, let's see what the fraud looks like first. Don't jump the gun, because there's a lot of calls, races that have been called already in states like Michigan, where they're going back, Wisconsin. I mean, these are all swing states. Guys, I have a very difficult time believing that Joe Biden, who couldn't get 25 people to one of his rallies, is leading in this country.
I know.
Guys, you've seen all the rallies.
Exactly.
You've seen the lines. You've
Don't
seen
let
people
your
who have
eyes.
never
Your
gone
eyes are not fooling you. Your eyes
know.
are not fooling you. That's what's driving me nuts with people that have been paying attention and following along and seeing how crazy the love is for Trump. Unprecedented amounts of people at his rallies and it's all organic. It's not, nobody's paid. It's all organically happening. And whereas the other side, it's paid and orchestrated and fake and manufactured.
My thing also, I'm sorry, I'm cutting you off. But something that I'm very frustrated about are people who just absolutely forgot what happened in 2016. Guys, you were suckers. I know you guys thought that Hillary was going to win. You guys probably went to Vegas and put a lot of money on Hillary winning, and then to be disappointed so that you were screaming and crying in the streets.
You look crazy moving your head back and forth.
I'm sorry.
Turn off the game, Brian.
Okay, check this out though. Check this out. I
Good evening, Four Corners.
I think that it's nuts that you all, whoever's stressed out there, you guys, you were the ones that were stressed out in 2016. You guys never thought that President Trump would have a chance, and you guys listened to the fake news rattle off all of their polls, and you had their pollsters telling you how everything should look and how everything's going to happen, and it was going to be a smooth transition to Hillary's administration. These guys never thought they would lose. They never thought they would get be put in this position, and they never thought that they would get indicted or that they would be indicted for crimes that they were going to commit trying to get Joe Biden elected.
Yeah.
These things are going to get. This is madness. What these guys have done and what will be revealed will be madness and will be shocking to all of you. Take that back. You guys won't be shocked anymore. We just told you. Don't worry. It's coming. Relax. It's all going to happen in due time. It's not time yet. Relax.
I know
Chill.
Tim says the real storm is not here yet. The wind has picked up and D-Class has people looking around, but the storm is still coming. Yes, and I think that's where I should have never got caught up on the dates, because I was thinking like, okay, everything's going to happen on election, the day after the election.
You did it again, Heidi. You did it again.
Yeah, and well, I think a lot of people thought that. So, but I feel fine now. I'm like reading and going, okay, this all makes sense. They had to get caught up in the voter fraud before, because they had to believe, they had to go through with this plan in order to just screw themselves, basically. And that's what they're doing. The Democrat Party is ruined. The Democrat Party is done. MSN, through all this, is done. Fox News is done. People are going to leave Fox News in mass.
Fox News is the biggest pile of garbage. The president's told us that already. You know that. You know that for sure. If you were watching their coverage last night, these guys are full of garbage, man. Come on.
Oh yeah, and they were calling states before. See, CNN even, like Arizona, right? They called Arizona for Biden like yesterday. What are we seeing? The big picture. Are you asking me, Four Corners? That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing that this is the beginning of the storm. This is the beginning of the end for the Democrat Party, for the DNC specifically, but it's going to entangle, eventually going to entangle a bunch of Republicans too. It's not, the swamp is on both sides. I think Tim was saying one time it was like 70% of the DC needs to be cleaned out.
Paul Ryan is dirty. So is Mitt Romney. Dirty. These guys are Republicans or rhinos. Got Jeff Flake. We already know that guy is dirty. There's so many dirty Republicans out there still, and but there's a lot of good ones. I'm not saying they're, but the ones that are dirty,
we're starting to see. I mean, it's been interesting watching. Like
Mitt Romney's got a son that's on a board in a Burisma energy company, just like Joe Biden's son,
and so John Kerry's son.
John Kerry's son.
So
yes.
The illusion of choice is can be seen very easily when you see that these Democrats and Republicans have been going in on things together. Even the shocker about like Lindsey Graham, it's like Lindsey Graham, he defended Brett Kavanaugh amazingly. He's done a lot of good things, but there's that picture of him, and I think even in some of the Q posts, I can't remember, it's been so long, Lindsey Graham, that he was compromised. And so right now what we're seeing with him being a good boy is him fighting for his life, I believe, right?
Well, I don't know if he's fighting for his life, but
I mean,
you guys, you're right. You're right. He definitely is.
He's playing along, being a good little boy, so that he can lessen his sentence or something. But he's definitely playing along and doing good. And but it sounds like, I don't know. I think there's just a lot of shocking truths that are about to come out for a lot of people. But a lot of us have been prepped and we've helped other people prepare for all these things that are going to come out. And we have a role to play now as being the calm
Digital
in the
soldiers,
storm.
yes.
We can calm people down when they think that.
You can't calm people down if you're tripping out, okay? So don't be tripping out. There's no reason to be tripping out. Everything is under control. Guys, relax, man. Go take your dog for a walk or something, man. Just burn off some energy. But it's like, again, if you're freaking out, you might have fake news all over your face. Go clean yourself up.
Hey, Scott Fletcher, what's up?
What's up, Scott?
Lisa says, do you know you can go online and track your ballot to make sure they got it? Lots of people checked, and one said they said it was invalid. So you may want to check and make sure it got counted. I didn't know you could do that. I didn't know that either. So that's everyone should check their. Why not? Everyone should check and see if you can do that just by going online. Then why not? It would be interesting. It would be interesting for a lot of people.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you guys, if you guys are out there, again, if you're sowing seeds of fear, knock it off, guys. If you're hanging out with us tonight, put your head
Connie.
on. And don't be that guy running around with his head off, okay? Snap your head back on and look like a person that's reasonable, that's calm, and that knows what's going on. And just, fake it till you make it.
Honestly, Connie, and what's going on in Arizona is bizarre. It's really bizarre. There's no way that state is going blue. No way. I think we're going to find out that some of the voter fraud stuff there is the worst. I heard from Steve. He told us that they are protesting. Patriots are protesting in front of, is it Maricopa? Is that how you say it?
Yes. Maricopa County in Arizona. That's where Sheriff Joe Arpaio's from. Maricopa, I think.
He said they're marching outside the Maricopa County offices. So you've already got probably live right now. You could watch it and see that they're the Patriots there are already like saying, okay, we got to do something, which is
they're messing with our feet. I can see it.
I know.
Come on, guys, knock it off. You guys are lame. I know that I love the citizen journalists that cover this stuff, and I know that there's probably somebody there right now. I heard some crazy things were happening. 72 Seconds said something about the Grand Canyon. So for whatever.
What does that mean?
I have no idea what that means, but he was saying that people were looking it up in a gematria calendar and saying, calculator, and saying that it said 666 and all kinds of other stuff. But Arizona, you're in the crosshairs. You're in the crosshairs.
You're watching Charlie Kirk on YouTube? Is he live right now? I love Charlie Kirk. I think he's so interesting to listen to. I've learned a lot from Charlie Kirk.
Okay.
Okay, someone's dropping a link. This was from Arizona. Thank you. My anxiety comes from other things, has nothing to do with this, trust me. The SOS site there says all votes are in, yet pressers say they are not, are still counting, so confused. Yeah, Arizona's I think, gonna be really interesting to watch. Everything's interesting to watch right now, so.
Okay, guys.
That's our little quick report for tonight. We just wanted to check in with you guys and tell you to calm the heck down. Everything's going to be okay. You guys did your part. You voted. That's what you were supposed to do. And you defended the president as much as you could. I'm sure you all were unafraid in telling people how much you like the president and like everything he's doing. So now you just get to kick back and watch and enjoy
Kick
the
back,
show.
watch, take notes, and be able to. If you're a Q researcher and you know stuff, be prepared to teach, guys. This is all about just teaching and sharing. People have still got to come to the knowledge of the cabal, and it's you guys. Thanks.
And watch the skies, because there are, Deborah, thank you for checking out the stars. Something weird. I'm going to go right now and look at the stars again, because I've never seen them blink like that before. And Brian agreed with me. My mom and dad both agreed with me that they've never seen the stars blinking like that before. So have fun. Go look outside and, what else?
I don't know. Say a prayer for the United States.
Yeah.
That's all I can say.
Say a prayer for all those that are in harm's way.
For our president.
As all these things play out.
I think that's with all this stress, and there is stress involved with this. People are stressing out. If you're stressing out, guys, get on your knees and pray. Say a prayer. It really does work, and it works to calm your nerves. It works to you can get answers. Your thoughts. You can clear your thoughts, and you can receive total answers to your prayers if you just listen. It's not the easiest thing to do, but being thankful and grateful for the things that we have in this time of what some might call despair, but I call it hope.
And if you believe in God, believe that God wins, and that whatever God wills is happening. And my gut tells me God wills Trump to be the president. So I think we're going to be fine. I feel good. I feel great. So everybody feel happy and look forward to...
And go serve your neighbors. If you guys are feeling down, go do something for your neighbors. I promise you. Even though you might do something for your neighbors, okay? And
bring comfort to someone that's afraid.
Bring comfort, and it's like
right
if comfort looks like a cheeseburger, then bring them a cheeseburger, okay? If comfort looks like a conversation or whatever, give that person a call. It doesn't have to be dropping in on them. Hey, reach out to somebody that you love or that you just are thinking about, and make their day a better day. That's all I can say. If you feel the need that you need to pick yourself up, do something like that, and it really does work. We love our patriots, we love our friends, and we love those that are following us right now.
We love you all, and we're happy to share this crazy adventure with us.
And this message of hope
and
joy. It's
fun to connect with you all, and
it's fun running into you guys on the street and all different kinds of places. A lot of you they see me from behind and say, "Hey Brian, it's you. Don't put that camera on me." But it's okay. I won't do it. but yeah.
Yes, thank you for all those that come up and say hi to us.
And the conversations that we get to have are amazing. And
we feel so blessed to be able to meet so many cool people. I don't know what other thing we could be doing where we could meet so many interesting people and connect on levels that you just would never connect on in any other situation. So I appreciate all of you.
And it's an instant bond with some of these people. Heidi and I walk away and I was like, what the heck just happened over there? So some people that we come across, it's just like we've known you all our lives. And it's fascinating. And Heidi and I get to drive off and go, what the heck was that all about? And we've got, a lot of times it's recorded. Anyways, again, we are very fortunate to do the things that we do, and we love sharing truth with others and letting others find truth on their own, as well as meeting people who share the same principles and beliefs. Dick Van Putten from Who Hat It from the
Cheeseburgers in your mailbox. God bless you.
Shalom. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Shalom. I'll give you my address.
Thank
send
you.
me an In-N-Out gift card.
No. Thank you. You guys all have a good night, okay? And get a lot of sleep and get a lot of rest. And I'm telling you right now, don't stress. And if you're stressing in the morning, wake up and pop yourself a couple of Excedrins, man. And it'll all be good. Okay? Take care. Have a good night.